Mason, you wanna walk? Granit Xhaka, he's a bit of an idiot really, isn't he? He's a plonker, in my opinion. Today on GBFC 2, yes guys, we are back. Dog's doing his business behind me. I've decided to reinvigorate this channel for about the third time, but I also think that this time I've got a few more decent ideas now as to what I'm going to do with it. So I think maybe this time it isn't actually going to be a waste of your time to subscribe, hit the like button on the video, and let's start by talking today about Newcastle 2, Arsenal 0. A result secures Chelsea's place in the top 4. So I've woken up this morning. Beautiful sunrise is going to happen in about 20 minutes time. But I've woken up knowing that Chelsea will be playing Champions League football next season. Arsenal fans, and again, I'm not here to sarcastically mock Arsenal fans that much, although maybe I am a little bit. But it's more so the fact that Arsenal really knew that it was in their hands. They've not been in the Champions League for a long time, and then all of a sudden now they're losing out on a Champions League spot at the hands of Tottenham Hotspur, their biggest rivals of them all. And as a result of the result against Newcastle, they also secure a place for Chelsea. But it isn't just about the fact that Arsenal lost this game today. What Arsenal have struggled with all season under Mikel Arteta, and this isn't to say that Arteta isn't the right man for the job, because I think there isn't really any other manager that I can think of in the world right now who could possibly do a better job for Arsenal than that of Mikel Arteta. And I think if you look at the start of their season, where they begin the season with 3 defeats in a row to kick things off, including against Chelsea, where Romelu Lukaku goes to the Emirates and silences the crowd and re-announces himself to the Premier League. Although that didn't quite go the way that he would have wanted it to. From that point, Arsenal really did resurrect themselves, because when you're in the relegation zone after 3 matches, you haven't got a single point on the board. To be in a conversation for top 4 come the end of the season, you're kind of laughing. You're kind of looking at it and thinking, are you guys kidding? Mikel Arteta's not even going to make it to the middle of September, let alone get us anywhere near where Arsenal fans believe they want to be. But I think when you've got players who... Bloody hell, hello mate, yeah. Clearly Arsenal fans too, having a go at everybody. Look at this, got a couple of cows, Doggo is still there. He loves this. Let me know if you like this format, by the way, where I'm walking down the street, talking, you guys get to see the surroundings a little bit more. Let me know what you think. If you like it, hit the like button. Granit Xhaka, one of Arsenal's more senior players, a player who a lot of young players in this Arsenal squad who looked at the likes of Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Ramsdale, you got Gabriel in defence as well. They have got some seriously good young players. But the issue regarding Arsenal is that when you got players like Granit Xhaka, who after losing this game 2-0 to Newcastle, you would think that Arsenal won't make Champions League mathematically. There is still a chance that they do, you know. If Spurs bottle it at the weekend, which, let's be honest, it wouldn't be the first time in history that we've seen Tottenham throw away a favourable position to end up missing out on the top 4 or missing out on a Premier League title they've even done before. The way that Granit Xhaka is speaking after this game, if you're one of his teammates and you're thinking about the fact that Granit Xhaka is saying about you've got to have balls, you've got to be ready for this. If you're not ready for this, then you don't bother coming. Words to this effect. If you're an Arsenal player, you're looking at Granit Xhaka, who's getting picked week on week by Mikel Arteta, who is one of those senior executive members of the squad, and you're thinking, why should I back this guy? Why should this guy be my teammate? Why should I go out there at the weekend, even though Spurs, with Antonio Conte as the manager, let's be real, they're a different gravy now. They're a better side. They still lose individual matches, they're still not winning everything or any trophies. At the end of the day, they've improved dramatically under Antonio Conte, and I think this season, this ending of this season, if Conte gets top 4, he stays at Spurs. If Arteta and Arsenal don't get top 4 this season, then I seriously think Arsenal Football Club will get left behind in this conversation, because Conte will stay at Spurs. Harry Kane will probably stay at Spurs. Spurs will probably spend a bit of money when Daniel Levy finally realises that he's got an elite level manager who can actually take Tottenham somewhere, possibly win them a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup or something like that. Oi, Mason, what are you doing? Don't know what he was doing there. I thought he was trying to steal some food off the floor, but he wasn't. It's a full moon, Arsenal fans. Where is it? It's over there. Don't worry about it. The energy's with you. I think Arsenal here, as a result of Newcastle, a team who, realistically, with what Eddie Howe has done at Newcastle, let's talk about them for a moment, shall we? It's a fantastic job. You can absolutely argue that Eddie Howe deserves to be Premier League Manager of the season. He has been phenomenal. Bruno Guimaraes, man of the match in my opinion for this game against Arsenal. I watched the ending of the game, the second half I was up very early this morning. But I watched the second half and I just think he is a top player who Newcastle, with this revolution that they're going to have, can build the team around. And I think moving forward, Arsenal now, we've got a documentary to look forward to from Amazon, which is going to be absolutely out of this world, by the way. I think that this year, Arsenal can look at the fact that Granit Xhaka, a man who gets sent off for the most reckless, stupid reasons, ruining games for his team, more often than not. If he's the kind of player who's doing post-match interviews and coming out and saying the kind of stuff that makes you wonder as a teammate of his, what am I doing? Backing this guy, believing in this guy alongside of me. The post-match interview from Xhaka, if it was the last game of the season and Arsenal had this in their hands and then they go to Newcastle and lose 2-0, then maybe you can understand it. But with still one game to go, with still that chance that they can still finish in the top 4, I think it was very sour from Xhaka. I think it's very pot kettle black, as the phrase goes. If you don't know what that means, go and Google it. For him to say that there are people that let him down, let the rest of the team down, when this guy does this every other week, getting sent off after 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever it is. So, yeah, I think there is a serious identity crisis at Arsenal where certain players think they're bigger than they are. Mikel Arteta, he's bottled it today, but I do think he's done a good job this season. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Newcastle 2, Arsenal 0. Champions League football for Arsenal, it's over. It's done. Let me know who you think is going to finish in the top 4 come the end of this weekend in the comments down below. Chelsea, we're there, secured. This is GBFC 2. The channel is now back. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new. And I'm going to make this like a daily series for a while, I think. A little bit of sunrise walking with Mr. Hog Dog. Mason, come here, come here. You guys get to see the area a little bit more. Can take you to the beach, can take you everywhere. But yeah, he's a good boy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Arsenal in the comments. Let me know on Newcastle. Is there a chance that next season Newcastle can finish ahead of this Arsenal team? I think there could be a possibility, you know. Eddie Howe, top class. Proper good young manager. What can we say about the rest of them? Go on, you Blues.